Welcome to the video, guys. Really good to see you guys back at the channel. Shout out to Dustin. I'm currently streaming right now on Twitch. You should definitely follow me here on Twitch, by the way. There's a link in the description. All the cool guys follow me on Twitch. And everyone who doesn't follow me on Twitch is a square. Yeah, we were listening to a track by Julia Wolf. Dustin put me onto her. And, you know, like I said, I realized she has an album called Girls in Purgatory. And it's 8 tracks long, and so I figured why not just react to it on stream, since it's so fast, it's so short, and all the music that he's put me onto by her has been great, you know? So this is a new artist that I'm very happy that I've been put onto, because her music has been really fire so far, and I'm hoping that with this video I get to put you guys onto her as well. So Julia Wolf, Girls in Purgatory, it's 8 tracks long. I'm going to put a link to the album in the description as well, so be sure and check that out if this is something that you end up enjoying. All you Julia Wolf fans who are out there and find this video, support the channel, man. Share this with your kinfolk who are also Julia Wolf fans. I'd appreciate it, man. Shout out Dustin again, man. Shout out Dustin for putting me onto it, because all of this music has sounded great so far. So yeah, I'm going to put the chat back up on screen, and we'll jump into the album. So, Girls in Purgatory, track 1 is Falling in Love. Let's get it.
Fuck falling in love, I'm way past it. Doesn't even matter. For lips are gone heavy, I don't wanna be kissed.
Yeah.
Me someone on a night like this. Do things, acting like
Yo, the drum sounds are so crisp, man.
I don't even know you.
The subtle vibrato that she puts on her vocals during certain lines, you know, I mean, the sound of her voice itself, she's got a great hypnotizing sort of a captivating kind of a voice, but the way that she uses it and uses those vibrato effects on it, and harmonizes with those background vocals is something that immediately caught me and caught my attention the first time that I heard her. So I immediately fell in love with her voice. And then the fact that the production always has these really interesting drum selections and sound design for the pads, and it's always very well done. You know, I've heard maybe 3 or 4 of her tracks that Dustin submitted before I decided to do this reaction, and all of them have been just really well produced, and her singing has always been super top notch. So I'm certain that I'm going to enjoy the rest of this album. But that's something that I feel like I should just constantly, you know, I should just make it a point to highlight that for you guys, that I really enjoy that about her performance and the beat selection. Increase her fan base by at least 30 people by now. Let's try and get 30 more. Her attitude on a lot of these songs. Yeah, I guess so. Really cool bounce, a lot of swagger to this performance, you know? The way she goes into her head voice and back down is so effortless. Bro, the background humming, it's so heavenly. Yeah, we're nearing the end of this track. Yeah, man, the background vocals are so heavenly there towards the end, where she's just humming to kind of close the track out. That's such a cool moment, man. It's a very sweet moment in this track, I think. It's like, it almost feels like you're floating, you know? Really cool. Oh man, Shuffle was on, so I almost played the wrong track next. Hold on, let me just double check that this is right. Yeah, track 2 is Nikes. Her and Kid Cudi on a humming-only track would make me transcend.
If I leave you on red, none of it matters, I'm chasing the bread. Don't feel the pull when you talk
Nikes is a banger?
Find you in my late night. I'm all up like how
Yeah.
I get so indifferent, I can never goes endless focus.
I'm a sucker for the production, man. Such a cool pop vibe.
I've been doing the most behind the scenes, and I don't talk to just say things you can find.
Great flow. She knows how to utilize these beats to their full. Relatable. Yeah, she's almost rapping on this. A lot of rhythmic stuff you don't hear from pop artists too often. Yeah, man. I agree with that 100%. She's almost rapping. Oh, wow, look at these vocal chops, man. This is great. She's making music that I'm genuinely excited about, man. This is cool. In my way. That's crazy, Dustin. Career almost didn't happen because she was picky and couldn't find producers who were willing to work with what she wanted. Man, that's unfortunate. I'm glad she found these guys who helped her make this music, because that doesn't make much sense to me, man. A producer who doesn't want to work with an artist that knows exactly what they want. You know? So what if she's a little picky? She's going to tell you exactly what she likes and doesn't like, and it's only going to make the music better. You know what I mean? You're going to be giving her a beat that is exactly what she wants, and then she's going to utilize that to the fullest of her ability, and the track is only going to be better for it. So it's way better for a producer to work with someone who knows what they like and what they don't like than someone who just give me anything, you know? Someone who's just like, oh, whatever, just make something and then just send it to me and I'll see what I can do. It's so much better to work with someone who's passionate about what they're making and knows exactly what they like. At least I think. And even if like what she wants is something that's out of my current, you know, skill set, or something that I'm currently not able to make, you know, I'll definitely keep her in mind. And once I'm able to provide what she wants, I'll definitely want to come back and work with her. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make much sense. Was that English? Oh, it's Italian. Yo, I was about to say. I thought I was having a stroke. Yo, these cool guitars in the background. No, they're not guitars. I think they're synths that are made to sound like they're being strummed a little bit. They've got a really cool sound, man. Sound design on this is awesome. We're gonna let this play into Gigi Hadid. It's a 6-second interlude, so. This 6-second interlude.
What hot person's gonna want me about when they can have Gigi Hadid?
What hot person is going to want me when they can have Gigi Hadid? A relatable sentiment. That's poetry.
Okay.
Resting Bitch Face Part 2. Let's go. That's the story of my life, man. Resting Bitch Face is the story of my life, bro. I have the biggest resting, not bitch face, but like angry face. Just like normally. I'm in the best mood and I'm walking around like this.
Get fucked up on weeknights, laugh at everything
No, wait, hold on. This stuff that she's saying right now, she's being really honest, you know? A lot of people might not even pay attention too much to what she's saying because the production sounds so cool in the background, but I'm already adding this to my playlist, man. This is a frustration that I've heard a lot of people mention. Just feeling like they're not the type of person that the gender they're attracted to wants. This feeling of not feeling desirable. Man, is this relatable, dude. This is great songwriting right here. Pop music with substance is awesome. I mean, who doesn't like someone who likes a good time, you know? But I get what she's saying, though. It's not just a good time in general. It's a, you know, it's a good time. I wish I were better at writing too, man. Also, I'll tell you what, man. I personally, I find Resting Bitch Face hot as fuck. I'm just throwing that out there. That's my toxic trait, is being attracted to girls who look like they want nothing to do with me. These guitars, man, wow. The mix on this is so clean. It sounds so rich. I feel like there's a really subtle distortion on her vocals that is adding a little bit of texture to some of these phrases where she's enunciating and emphasizing and drawing out certain syllables a little bit more. That tiny bit of distortion sort of rings out a little bit in those moments, and it feels really cool. Don't change for no dick. That's I'm gonna put that in the title of the video. Oh wow, that beat already dropped like a second in, and I already kind of like the way that happened. Yeah, no, that songwriting on that last track was really great. I wanted to highlight that again because she's saying a lot of really relatable stuff. She's telling stories in these tracks that are really interesting and captivating over incredible production, and she's performing them really well. So, like, everything about this so far has been 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, if I can't provide a reason, it's so easy to be critical and say, oh, this isn't, you know, a 10 out of 10. This is only like a 7 or an 8. And then you ask them, why is it not a 10? And they have no idea. They being other reactors, other reviewers, you know, online. It's so easy to just constantly say, oh, this isn't perfect, because then if something else, then I have to always compare everything else I listen to this, if this is, you know, a 10 out of 10. And so no one ever likes to give that 10. But they can't give you a reason as to why it's not, you know? So I could be super critical and say, oh, this is like an 8. why, and then Dustin would say, like, why are you taking away 2 points? And I'd be like, oh, I don't know. You know? So why not just say it's a 10? Enjoy what you enjoy, man. Give people their flowers. So yeah, this sounds absolutely perfect so far. This is exactly what I'm looking for. You know, I'm currently kind of bored with hip hop and trap in its current state, and that's a very general statement because there's a lot going on in hip hop right now that is extremely interesting and high quality. Of course, you know, but just in general, the mainstream stuff is getting a little repetitive. So, you know, you have to look a little beyond the mainstream to find stuff that's truly captivating and interesting. And recently, I haven't had the energy to do that. So I'm looking for something that's different, for something that's gonna keep my attention. You know what I mean? And this is absolutely a gold mine right now that Dustin put me onto with this artist. So yeah, I'm really happy that I found out about Julia Wolf, man. This sounds great. Checkmate. All killer, no filler, little skits, interludes are super short, and everything else is bangers. That is absolutely a highlight, yeah. All killer, no filler. It's short, sweet, to the point, and it's great all the way through. I love that. These riffs that she's singing are not easy, man. Yeah, look at that bounce. This is great. So bubbly, so happy, positive music is feels good. Let me follow her on Instagram. Does she have one? Cool. Say you like my voice, how it moves you. Well, move to the side, move to the side. Yeah, man. That's dope. Julia Wolf NYC. Yeah, I just followed her. Julia Wolf NYC. Follow her on Instagram. She's pretty too. She's not just an incredible voice. She's also a pretty face. Incredible artist, man. This is really good. That was cool the way they cut all the effects out.
Love you. Love you too.
Last track, Girls in Purgatory. Butter to the ears. Butter to the ears. I don't... Wait. It's kind of a funny way to put it. It's smooth like butter, but it's music to the ears, but it's like obviously music. So it's like butter to the ears because it's smooth, but butter in your ears is a very unpleasant experience, which is... Oh man, that's a great imagery. Yeah. If you just look at exactly like what you wrote out of context, that's such a funny thing to say, man. Metaphor master. I understood exactly what you said, but sometimes when you... Just taking context away from something makes it so much funnier. Cool, so a slower, more mellow vibe here to close this out. A bleak outlook on romance for this project. Just said, I don't fuck with romance because it never works. And, you know, talking about how she feels undesirable on certain tracks, talking about fuck falling in love in the very first track. There's a very bleak outlook on love and on relationships in this one. And just feeling like they're not, I guess, worthy of love, or feeling like they're not, you know, desired or loved by somebody. I guess this is the purgatory she's talking about, is feeling like she's in some sort of like a limbo, where she's not like rejected, but she is also not top of the line, you know, super desirable for most people. Or at least that's how she feels. That's a really interesting title. That's a great concept, man. This purgatory of not exactly knowing where you stand in terms of someone else's priorities is... It hurts, man. It hurts to be in that position. Man, everything about the production on this album is perfect, dude.
Tried to cut you off, but we've been tied up too loose. Now I fall asleep and I dream of someone new.
Man, this is a fantastic album. This is perfect. Great pop album, man. Love this. Definitely gonna look forward to her future releases, dude. Very excited. Very excited about Julia Wolf as an artist. I can't wait, you know, to see where else she goes, because her music has just been so consistently fire. You know, every single song of hers that I've heard, the 3 or 4 that made me interested in doing a reaction video, and this entire album have all been very well produced, incredibly performed, like they're very well written. She seems to be super intentional with everything that she does in her music. She seems to be really passionate about the art and the stuff that she's putting out there, which is something that is refreshing There's a lot of people just putting shit out there just for the streams. So it's really nice to find somebody like this. So again, Dustin, thank you so much for putting me on to Julia Wolf. I had a blast. This album is perfect. I'm going to say that this album is a 10 out of 10 because I honestly don't have any critiques of it. I only have good things to say about it. I only have things that I enjoy, that I admire about this. So yeah, this is a perfect pop album, man. Enjoy it, listen to it, stream it. I'm sure that if you like this sort of music and you go and you listen to her on Spotify or on iTunes or whatever, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna definitely fall in love with her as an artist. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really happy that I got put onto her, and yeah, I'm glad that I got to make this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to support the channel because YouTube probably is going to copyright the video. They've been copywriting all my videos recently. So support the channel, become a patron, become a member, follow me on Twitch, all that stuff. My links are all in the description. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later. Everybody stay safe. Peace out.